from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Tanaka and Price match up next. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, last game they lost by 1 run. You know, those are the ones that are hard to take. You look back and you think, could we have scraped out 1 more run or maybe even 2 to win it? Those are the ones you have a tough time sleeping after.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know, I don't play with some enthusiasm, be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Swing and a looper to left. Benintendi is going to get there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, catcher Gary
striding in,
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Here's Chris Carter now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1 from Price. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 out with the man at first. Now a ball high and deep, heading for the monster, and over the monster. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, he's coming off an amazing performance. He struck out a ton of guys. His stuff is working right now for him. Everything for strikes. The hitters look like they're lost. Hopefully we'll see another performance like that in this game.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gregorius trying to get there. He makes the catch and record the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here's the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland on the ground softly towards second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave them loaded. They're down 2-0. Here's Starlin Castro. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, in trouble for Sandoval. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Sandoval will put this one away for out number 1.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base. Pablo Sandoval. You know, he's an interesting story. When he first came up, I don't know many people realize he was a catcher. Then they converted him to third base because he had those cat-like reflexes that could cover everything. He's got a little slower as he's gotten older, but there's still a little genie in the bottle. See if he can open it.
On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Seven games. Hey, that's 1 week of swing bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Chase Headley.
Coming to the plate now, Chase Headley. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Pedroia onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. In past meetings with Tanaka, 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro to his left. He's there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking down there at Jacoby Ellsbury. When he first broke into the big leagues, he could go get everything. Now the arm has deteriorated a little bit over the years, but he can still go catch a ball every now and then.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Ellsbury. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, catcher Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. Red Sox go down. Here's the center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. The 3-2 now from Price. Line drive to center field. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Chris Carter. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So they back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Well, there's an opposite field base hit right there. He's off to a great start here in April. And maybe that's why, because he's using the whole entire ballpark, the whole field.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner at first here, one man out. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. There goes the runner. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Again, he sends it out of play. Tanaka pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Castro.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Softly hit out to short and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Popped up. Sandoval is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-1 from Price. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
So he sets him down swinging. Mitch Moreland is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stepping in now, Pablo Sandoval. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at bat. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Red Sox lead. Here's Chase Headley. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Brett Gardner.
And for 2 effort for him to this point. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line to the right side. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Well, this guy's a really good hitter. You fall behind 3-1 to him and you're going to throw him a fastball. You're probably giving up a base hit every time.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing and it disappears away from you.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Chris Carter. He swings and grounds it to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. Smoke toward the hole. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I like that approach right there. A hard ground ball to right field. And comes to the plate, you see the guy holding the runner at first and the second baseman double play depth. You create a hole right there and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
Out in front here is Bogarts as he drives this one foul down the left side. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The runner scores from second, and the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
In now, Mookie Betts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a high pop-up. Gregorius is there for it. One down.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
The 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 3 runs already home here. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. Look out over near the on deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And a good at bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they pick up 3. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Pedroia on to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ball game. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in to try it again, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Very weakly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
So 2 are gone now for Dustin Pedroia. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Tanaka into his motion. 1-2 on its way. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they still lead it 3-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Here's Price on 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Robbie Ross comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. In now, Chase Headley. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Line to the right side. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Now a snap move over to first. Runners back. As a look, now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chasing after it is Bradley. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat. Took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Chris Carter will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. The 1-2 pitch, and Ellsbury's running. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Yankees 4. And digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Ready for another shot now. Hanley Ramirez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Squared that one up just a little late.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down. Well, Matt, it's not how you start, how you finish. It would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Gregorius is there. Rwanda Carter gets him to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Tyler Thornburg enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 14.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Here's Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end, as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2. 8th inning from Fenway. Yankees holding on to their lead over the Red Sox as you check out the line score through the first 7+ innings. Aaron Judge will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Castro rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Into the box, Chase Headley. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. They'll reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 3. Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr., and they'll need him to get something going here. The 2-1 on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Adam Warren is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 43.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit. Maybe now they can start to close that gap.
Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready with the 1-1. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting the third baseman, number 48.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And now a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he set down 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now another 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 3. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Brett Gardner now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Stepping up now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. Here's the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt Dale's talked about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the 9th inning plays out.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Chris Young will come on now and pinch run here. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. 4 hits in 18 at-bats. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch. Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Castro has it. The second for one. On to Carter, and it's in time for a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
Line hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty. And this is big trouble now out in right center. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Now you're down 1 with that hit right there. Now you're one big swing away from walking them off.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Masahiro Tanaka wins his 3rd of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Adam Warren works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line.